Hey everybody, welcome to beautiful San Antonio, Texas and the corporate headquarters of Now Lifestyle. Now, if we're gonna work together, my house is your house, so I wanted to welcome you in, and anyone who actually visits us locally. San Antonio is a beautiful place to visit. We actually give you a free Now Lifestyle hat. So, and hey, if you do come, maybe we'll even give you one or two, maybe a shaker cup and a few other things. But you know, what's made our company so very unique over the years is we've leveraged our technology company, which is GVO here. GVO is a company that helps networkers and home-based business entrepreneurs generate leads from home without having to hit their warm market. You know, in the old days of network marketing and direct sales and home-based businesses, you had to make a list of all the people that you knew and then you had to contact that list. Using our technology company, I'm going to show you more about that in a minute, we've been able to leverage and create a system with Now Lifestyle that's a health and wellness program that is going to help us eliminate obesity, diabetes, heart disease completely from this planet. Did you know truly you only have to train 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week to get in the best shape of your life? So we did everything in-house. Again, we're leveraging the technology so that you can build your business from home, just marketing on Facebook and other places online. You don't have to go out to your warm market anymore, and we're gonna show you how to do that. But come on over here, because we actually did all of our filming of our health and wellness, our on-demand workouts, our nutritional trackers, everything to help people eliminate obesity, diabetes, heart disease, right in-house here. So we did all the filming of our own workouts right here, and you can do this from home, or you can do it at a gym itself. So we actually built our own gym right here, but over here, we did all the exercises. So all this equipment in here, and go ahead, JB, we've actually have, we healthy staff over there. That's Roger doing his training, so that's awesome. All this equipment, if you want to go to a gym, you can, but all this equipment can be eliminated simply doing and using these resistance bands. So again, if you want to do it just from home, we did hundreds of exercises just using resistance bands, okay? So that's part of what we've done as well. Now, I've only ever trained 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week my whole life. Now, in this members area are videos on why 7 minutes actually works, okay? It's proven by science, okay? There's medical journals about high intensity, very short duration exercise of helping to eliminate diabetes and obesity and just helping you get that six-pack. Whatever your goals are, it doesn't matter. But we know it's right. It's something that people can stick to, right? Would you rather do hours and hours in the gym or just 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week? So what I want to show you now is the technology behind the scenes and why you might want to work with our company, because we have been online for 18 years now with our technology company, GVO. So here's where all the workouts were, and let me take you over to our server room. So come on over this way, JB. In our server room is where the technology happens. We've created powerful software systems that help you generate leads off of Craigslist, off of Facebook, off of Instagram, off of Snapchat, whatever it is, so that again, you don't have to go out to your warm market and talk to your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your sister. We even have webinar platforms that allow you to do presentations. So let me just say this before we go in here, because it's a little bit loud. All you have to do is the telling. We do the selling to help you build a great business from home. And what better business than a business that is catered around a healthier lifestyle and helping people live longer, get rid of their cardiac disease, diabetes, whatever. So in here is our inventory room where we build servers. Just as an example, these are just little hard drive slots and so forth. And here in this room is where the magic happens. So again, when we go into this room, it doesn't matter if you understand how it works. It's just very impressive to see. We've created simple software. Just understand this. We've created simple software that allows you to go out on the internet and generate leads off of social media and other platforms so that you don't have to talk to people, sell people, get on the phone with people. You just do the telling and the whole system does the selling. So here's where the infrastructure itself happens. So this is the internet. Welcome to the internet. There's roughly about 700 servers in this server room that run the difficulties of the technology to make it simple and powerful for you. So let's head over to my whiteboard to show you exactly how these systems work and why you should consider working with our company. Let's head over there. Hey folks, Joel here. And as I said, if we're gonna work together, I'd love to give me 5 or 10 minutes of your time to tell you a little bit more about my personal story. First and foremost, again, my name is Joel Therrien. I'm 45 years old. I was born and raised in Ottawa, Canada. And there's two components to the Now lifestyle. There's the whole network marketing and direct sales industry, which I've had a lot of experience in. And there's the health and fitness industry. So I wanted to give you a little bit of my background to inspire you that you can do it too, okay? So it started with health and fitness for me. I was 11 years old. I was walking in Atlantic City on the boardwalk and I saw a really muscular guy and he had just this awe presence about him. And I was like, I remember at that very moment, because a lot of people were looking at him because, you know, he was very defined, very ripped, very lean. And I remember saying to myself, wow, I'd love to look like that. So I picked up my first weight training, resistance training course, started training at a gym at the age of 11. And then at the age of, so I started at 11 in health and fitness, okay? And then at age 16, I did my first fitness show. And we're not gonna talk too much about the fitness because there's so many other videos in here, but you know, again, I wanna share my personal journey and story with you. So by age 16, I got enough confidence and I felt I had enough muscle to go and compete in a show. And when you do fitness shows, what you do is you go backstage, you oil up your body, you pump up with the weights, and you can see the people that you're gonna be competing against backstage. And being young in my first time, I was really nervous. And I remember saying to my training partner, who helped me with my training and my dieting to get in good shape, I wanted to go home. I thought that I didn't belong with these people. I thought they were more muscular than me. I felt I was gonna make a fool of myself. My parents were in the audience. I actually had a girlfriend at the time. She was in the audience. And I was just downright nervous and freaked out, and I just wanted to go home. Long story short, my training partner was right. I actually ended up winning the whole show. I beat everybody. I beat guys that were in their early 20s and so forth. And I won what's called the overalls. And that was a really compelling sensation for somebody at age 16 thinking they're gonna lose the whole show and they actually win the whole show. So that created a bug in me to continue to compete. I competed till the age of 29. I'm 45 years old now. And what ended my career was aspartame poisoning. If there's anything that you guys want to take away from all of this is don't drink aspartame. It's in a lot of diet soft drinks and stuff. It's bad stuff, okay? I'm not gonna get into that as well. But did that, always had a great presence. But during that process, I really learned that more is not better when it comes to health and fitness. My first few years of training, I was training way too much and I couldn't build any muscle. Then I started learning that, you know, exercise provides the stimulus for your body to improve, but it's all the time away from the gym that provides all the results. So yes, I've really only been training 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week for the better of probably 20 to 25 years now, okay? You do not need a lot of exercise to stay in great shape, and you do not need to do a lot of dieting to stay in great shape. You'll learn that throughout this whole members area. On the network marketing side, it was actually about the age of 16 as well. And I got involved from a friend of mine in a company called Creations. Creations was a company that was doing a lot of self-help stuff and so forth, and it was in the days of Tony Robbins first becoming very popular. So they would sell you motivational tapes that you would put in your car and listen to. At the age of 16 to 17, around there, okay, it's a long time ago, I'm 45 now, I built up a residual income of about $2,000 a month. Now that kind of income for anybody is life-changing, but especially when you're still in high school and making that kind of money, it was really awe-inspiring to me. I did it because I worked hard at it, but unfortunately, the company itself went out of business. And all of my friends that were involved, both in my upline and my downline, blamed network marketing. They blamed the direct sales industry. And I never really bought into that. I thought, okay, listen, there's a lot of companies that come into business and go out of business every day. It could be bad management, but it's not the distribution model. They were blaming the distribution model of network marketing. I was like, no, it's fine. Now we're going to fast forward a long way. I came right back into the fitness industry, or during this whole phase, I actually did I went to school in kinesiology, okay, with a specialization in cardiac rehab. And the reason I did this is in my genetic pool, my mom's side and my dad's side, a lot of people died very prematurely of heart attacks. Part of it was lifestyle, part of it was they didn't want to go to the doctor, but nevertheless, I know in my genetic pool, the likelihood of me having a heart attack if I don't take good care of myself is quite high. My dad's father had his first heart attack at 47. He died at age 52, I think. And then on my mom's side, my grandfather died very young of a heart attack as well. So during this process, and this is where things sort of get really life-changing for me, okay? When I was doing my schooling, I ended up doing my internship with a doctor. His name was Dr. Kuriakose. So I was doing cardiac stress testing as part of my internship in school. And I had a very muscular build then because I was, 23, 24. I was at the prime of my career. And he liked the look of being muscular as well, so he asked me to do his personal training. And Dr. Kuriakose, here's one thing. Successful people like to hang with successful people. And this is very true. If you want to elevate your game, surround yourself with people that are doing better than you. Take the 5 people that you most commonly associate yourself with and divide their income by 5, and that's probably what you make. Dr. Kuriakose was a very successful cardiologist, but he was also a very successful entrepreneur. So he asked me to do his personal training because he couldn't believe this concept of 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week. Put him on the program, he got phenomenal results. As such, because successful people tend to hang with successful people, he introduced me to Dr. Michael Copeland. And that's when my life financially changed forever, okay? Dr. Michael Copeland was the CEO, because we're talking 98, 99, 97, around that time, of Corel. If you go to Corel.com, okay, that company is still in existence now. It's a very good company. It's based in Ottawa, Canada. If you go to Corel.com, Corel during those days was the largest competitor of Microsoft. So Dr. Kuriakose introduced me to Dr. Copeland, and I would do Dr. Copeland's training at his personal home in Rockcliffe Park or Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Now, folks, amazing. I walked into a house that was 30 to 35,000 square feet, not 3,500 square feet, 35,000 square feet, white marble from top to bottom. He had a gym in his house. He had squash courts in his house. It was awe-inspiring, truly, truly awe-inspiring. And this is what changed my life forever. I knew once I got into the job market that doing cardiac stress testing wasn't for me. I got a job right after doing my internship. I was doing Dr. Copeland's training, and I was doing a few other things, and I was actually doing cardiac stress testing at the Montfort Hospital in Ottawa, Canada, okay? And learning the human body and how the heart worked with everything else was fascinating, but doing cardiac stress testing all day was utterly boring. It was taking somebody, putting them on the treadmill, doing their ECG or their electrocardiogram, sending them home. Same thing again. In fact, the only thing that was actually stimulating, and I can laugh about it because the person survived, the only thing that was kind of an adrenaline push for me is I was doing the stress test for one individual and he actually was having a heart attack during the stress test. That was the only thing that was interesting to me. And the other part that was really, kind of put me in a downer is right out of school, my salary was $52,000 a year. But I discovered very quickly that my colleagues that were at the same hospital after 20 years were making $56,000 a year. So I was like, wow, over the next 30 to 40 years of doing this, I'm gonna get a raise of $4,000 to $5,000. And I always had that entrepreneurial blood because of my first days in network marketing. Here's the other thing that I want you guys to understand, and you'll really appreciate this. All of us, when we want to start a business or we want to jump into something new, truly want validation from our warmest market. We want validation from our mothers, our fathers, our aunts, our uncles, our sisters, our cousins, and whatever. So I found myself getting depressed doing cardiac stress testing, and I found myself being uplifted by Dr. Copeland, because I would go to his house on Saturdays to do his personal training. After about 3 or 4 months training together, I finally got the courage to tell him about my idea of creating a direct sales or network marketing company online. And before mentioning it to Dr. Copeland, I asked my mom about it, and she was a conservative in nature. You know, she was the protective mother. Oh, Joel, you don't want to do that. You don't know anything about the internet. Your education's in cardiac rehab, and that's what you need to do because that's what you know, right? So I went to Dr. Copeland. I finally got the courage to say, hey, this is what I want to do. And I remember he said, Joel, you're stupid. And I felt my energy go from here to the floor. And what seemed like 30 minutes was probably 2 seconds. He goes, you're stupid because that's such an amazing idea that if you do not act on that idea by tomorrow, I'm going to do it myself. And I felt my energy just go through the roof. Long story short, 2 days later, he had me in front of the board of directors of Corel, okay, pitching, doing an affiliate program, which affiliate programs are now all over the internet, but they weren't back then, of selling their software products, Corel, in an affiliate marketing fashion. So at that time, I was in my, I don't know, mid-20s maybe. Again, don't forget, guys, this is a long time ago. But the board of directors decided against setting up an affiliate program, but that didn't matter. I thought, man, if Dr. Copeland thinks it's a good idea and he lives in a 35,000 square foot home, and my mom and my family think it's a bad idea, but they live in a 1,500 square foot home, who am I going to listen to here? So that changed my mindset forever. Folks, from 1998 to the year 2000, I pushed and I pushed and I pushed and I didn't make a dime. I didn't make a single cent, but I was smart enough to have a backup plan. During that time, I was living very lean with my wife. We were living in a townhouse. Our mortgage was only $400 per month. So here's the other thing you have to expect if you're going to start a business online with us. You need to have your backup plan, okay? No, you cannot lose your engineering job. No, you cannot expect to get your bills paid and build a business that generates you thousands of dollars in month one. Can it happen? Yes. Is it likely? Probably not. But I had my backup plan. We lived very lean. We lived on Kraft Dinner. We lived on not going to the movies. We lived on staying home a lot. And we lived off of my wife's salary at the time. But it gave me the ability to work on building a business. The reason why you can't do it all by yourself without an income is if you put yourself into a position of tremendous stress, tremendous stress. You know, your mortgage is due on Friday and then your heating bill's due on the next following week and you don't have income coming in, you're gonna set yourself up for absolute failure no matter what, okay? So I had my backup plan, but here's the good thing. Back then, they didn't have members areas like this. They didn't have video training like this. They didn't have social media. It's actually easier today to do it, okay? But once I started figuring out the process of building a funnel, and in this members area, you're gonna see more and more information on building funnels. We've created the funnels for you. You don't have to worry about it. You just post on Facebook. But once we started building a funnel, I remember very distinctly at 3 o'clock in the morning, I made a sale for $9.97. Yeah, not $900, $9.97. I woke up the next day and it was the happiest day of my life in business ever because I had finally had a breakthrough of, I was ecstatic at the thought of, I actually made money while I was sleeping. So I was telling my parents and I was telling my wife and I was telling everybody, told you so, told you so. And they had what everybody has, which is an employee mindset. My mom said, Joel, you've been doing this for 2 years. And you made one sale for $9.97. That doesn't cover your mortgage or anything or all the hundreds, if not thousands of hours you put into this. That was the employee mindset. I had the entrepreneurial mindset of, I now made a sale for $9.97. How do I replicate that 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times? Within 3 months of making my first sale for $9.97, we built up an income of nearly $20,000 a month. Then I really went to everybody and said, told you so, told you so, told you so, right? So that's a little bit of my story. And this $20,000 a month that I built up was what is still existing today, our technology company, GVO. So what does GVO do in the network marketing space? Well, we provide you the tools you need to be able to build a business from home without having to talk to your warm market, right? So we provide hosting, we provide lead systems, we provide video streaming, we provide, autoresponders. We provide all the tools that a business needs today to effectively market online. Let me tell you this, folks, you're in the right time at the right place right now, because gone are the days in network marketing of having to do hotel meetings, of having to talk to your warm market. With our tools, the simplicity and power in our tools, you can just do it on Facebook. There are millions and millions and millions of people today who are like-minded and want to build a business from home. Our tools help you go out onto Facebook, find those people, generate leads out of those people, and build a business with us, okay? So we have 18 plus years experience in developing software tools in the internet marketing space and the network marketing space. Fast forward back to what Now Lifestyle is all about. I've got 30 years experience in this industry, in the health and fitness industry. So what we're doing is we're combining all our knowledge of the software here, combined with a true consumer product, okay? GVO is a very healthy 8-figure business per year, okay? But that's business to business products. Not everybody needs web hosting, not everybody needs an autoresponder. But the health and fitness industry is a $1 trillion industry. It's a true business to consumer industry. But what makes us so unique is you're going to be able to borrow the technology here to generate thousands of leads to build a business to consumer business in the health and fitness industry with our on-demand workouts, with our nutritional trackers, with our supplement line. And that's what makes us very unique. When you're looking for a home, you want to look for a company that is new wave. A lot of the network marketing companies today still do not understand network marketing online or internet marketing. They just don't get it. They tell you to still make a list of your warm market and then call up that warm market and then do a 3-way with your upline. That's what they tell you to do. You want to align yourself with a company that understands that whole paradigm is changing. And it's changing because of what? Leads and social media. There are millions of people on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. All these social media outlets are millions and millions of people. Our software and our tools help you find those people and interact with those people so that you're not selling anybody. When you find like-minded people who believe in home-based businesses, we're not in the convincing game of convincing people they can make money from home. That's just a dead end. When you have to keep pushing and they keep asking if it's a pyramid scheme and all that kind of stuff, those are not the people you want. You want people to say, I love network marketing. Just show me how to do it properly and show me how to do it online. And that's what we do with the technology. And then you combine that with the very, very successful side of 7-Minute Workout and the nutritional aspect, and we've got $1 billion company here. All you have to do is the telling, we do the selling. So you're in this funnel right now that we've created. If you upgrade and become a pro member, you get the same funnels. You just have to send people to the website. If they're interested in getting in top shape, if they're interested in helping eradicate obesity and diabetes and premature death and cardiac disease and all those things, that's what you tell them. They come and create a free account. They go through the same process that you're going through. We give them great education on why they should work with us directly, and that's how we build your business. So the main components, software and our longevity. We've been in business for 18 years. Even though this is a brand new opportunity, we are not going anywhere, and we are New Wave. So you want to work with a New Wave company, you want to work with a company that has an established track record, and you want to work with a company that believes in multiple sources of income. So, love to work with you. Please watch the rest of the videos in this members area. It's jam-packed with great information on our health portion, on our lead generation tools, and I look forward to working with you as a Now Lifestyle member.